In another outstanding matchup coming up this Saturday, October 21st, we'll get a chance to see two more young fighters coming together to prove their wares. And that'll be as Alexis Rocha is going to take on Giovanni Santillan. This fight is a Golden Boy promotion. It'll be broadcast on Dazn, and a battle of two men who could possibly be fighting in a phone booth. And we know how the phone booth wars turn out. They are exciting for the fans. Let's talk a little bit more about this particular matchup. Are you ready for a showdown? You know, something like from the Old West, huh? You know, where two guys just come in there and go at it. Well, this Saturday, October 21st, when Alexis Rocha takes on Giovanni Santillan, it could be just what the doctor ordered. These two men are coming in to face one another, and it's going to be for the WBO Nabo Welterweight title. But when you look at a fighter like Alexis Rocha, he kind of brings that come forward style. He likes to pin guys against the ropes and bang on them. He has good punching power. And we remember when he fought Blair Cobbs, he upset Cobbs, who was favored in the fight, but he beat the crap out of Blair Cobbs and had his fro waving in the breeze, huh? But I'll tell you something about Alexis Rocha. He lost to a boxer, Rashidi Ellis. And the southpaw, Rocha, who's 26 years old, and he's 5'10" with a 70-inch reach, is going to come into this particular fight trying to turn away the advances of Giovanni, who also happens to be a southpaw and is 5'8" with a 68.5-inch reach, but he's 31 years of age and he's undefeated. And we know that these fighters that are undefeated often are hard to defeat that first go round. So when we look at the records that these men bring into the ring for the styles that they fight, you may toss that out of the window, what their records are. This is going to come down to what's inside of each man. Both are southpaws. Both like to rumble on the inside. And watching the film on Giovanni, he goes to the body like nobody's business. I mean, his right hook and uppercut to the breadbasket and liver is a powerful shot. But then again, you have Rocha, who throws that straight left down the pipe with a lot of pop on it. He's a strong fighter. I think whomever after the weigh-in comes in and has rehydrated properly is going to have the advantage in this fight. And whomever is the more clever of the two in the fight is going to have the advantage towards being victorious. This is one of those fights that their styles are quite similar and their purpose in fighting are quite similar. So what's going to have to happen is someone's going to have to outthink the other guy. And with Giovanni being an undefeated fighter still, he may have the edge in that department because he's undefeated, doesn't know what losing is. But Rocha is a fighter that Golden Boy has been moving a certain kind of way in the sport. So there are some advantages that he has. But looking over their recent fights, I do have to say that Rocha has fought possibly the better opposition. That doesn't mean that Giovanni couldn't do the same. It just means that that's a different type of experience for Lex. And I'm excited about this because it could be the fight of the weekend. See, this is the thing about boxing. The sport gives us something sometimes that we don't expect. And a lot of times, what we crave, we're not getting it from who we crave it for. But if you're watching boxing properly, you know what matchups to keep an eye out for. This is why I'm talking about this fight in particular. We're looking at a man who has faced quality opposition. Speaking of Lex, we're looking at a man who has been busy. Speaking about Giovanni. But between the two, it's going to come down to who wants it the most here. I am going to say that as I look at the two men, the one person that I lean toward more than anything would be Lex. There's something about his career trajectory and how Golden Boy has been trying to position him. But I do believe Giovanni is in this fight 100%. This is the kind of boxing match that a lot of people would enjoy watching. Me and you alike. But what do you think? Do you think that Giovanni can upset the cart of Golden Boy with the victory over Rocha? Or will Rocha overwhelm him with activity and bang him up out of there? It remains to be seen. Ebb and flow, back and forth, pride, putting it on the line, and stepping up and answering the questions to challenges that nobody expects. That's kind of what I see. How about you? This is Stormy B Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts about this particular matchup and who you might be rolling with. I think, like I said, it could be the fight of the weekend. Let's check it out. Leave comments and let's discuss. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.